Altcoins under $1. You know, we sometimes get backlash in comments for talking about tokens under $1 or very cheap coins. I don't understand why, because not all of us can afford to buy crypto worth thousands of dollars, be it Bitcoin or ETH every time. I can't. The fact is that sometimes it does feel nice to own multiple tokens instead of a fraction of a Bitcoin, for example. This is part of the incentive, at least for me, to keep searching for those 20 to 100x potential projects. And it's true, not all of those picks are going to give me the best results, but if even one of them hits, of course, it's going to be big profits. So therefore, we are back with a list here of 3 coins under or around $1, all of which are great projects and all of which represent great deals right now. So stick around. We are counting down our top 3 altcoins under $1. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck as always if you choose to invest. Just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. Guys, we just had a great day in Altcoin Buzz Alpha. We took out profits today, which amounted to about 20 times the monthly subscription fees. So 20 times what you're putting into this is what you're getting out if you're following our steps. We've also increased our stablecoin bag, and now we're going to wait for the outcome of tomorrow's FOMC meeting, and we'll be ready to deploy. In case you're not in alpha, you are missing out. And as a bonus, we're adding another gem in our portfolio soon. Check out the links in the description for more information. We begin here at number 1 with Aleph Zero, ticker AZERO, AZERO. This is our first pick for the day because it's a protocol all about privacy, a topic which we here at Altcoin Buzz consider to be extremely important. We've already talked quite a lot about Aleph Zero, actually. Here's a deep dive video from a few months ago. Check out the link if you haven't already. However, a lot has changed since that time in the last 4 months. Let's consider some new updates here. First of all, there are plenty of new additions to the ecosystem. However, 2 big homemade products are still waiting for their launch this year. Liminal 1.0, which should launch in Q4. This is their privacy enhancing layer. And in 2024, we should see the launch of Liminal 2.0, which is the full version. Then there's Common. This is their DEX, and it's going to deal with the issues of MEV. That is the maximal extractable value. So for example, it allows front running, and Common will deal with the negative and positive aspects of MEV. In terms of some recent addition, there's, for example, the Aleph Zero dashboard where you can organize your AZERO holdings. So for example, you can stake or view the performance of staking pools. There's Aleph Zero Signer, where you can manage your accounts and sign dApps. IDOS, which is an open source chain agnostic solution designed to be the identity layer of Web3. And the ecosystem also saw plenty of new updates and additions. So for example, just recently, we saw AZERO.ID, the first domain service that keeps your wallets and transactions fully private. Ledger, this is the AZERO app, which is in the auditing stage right now, but soon Ledger will be available for AZERO. And ABAX protocol. I think that's how you say it. This is a lending protocol. Another great feature of AZERO is the cheap gas fees. And even if AZERO does a 1000x, the thing is the gas fees won't go any higher than about 50 cents. The team is very active. They keep building during bear markets, which, as I always say, is the mark of a great project. And it really appears that all systems are go right now with Aleph Zero. The current price right now sits at 74.3 cents with a market cap, as you can see, of $178.9 million. As we see it, AZERO is currently a steal. For reference, its all-time high was $3.09. So for context, it is down over 76% from that mark since April 15th, 2022. Guys, be sure to check out Randy's technical analysis. This is a free TA segment. You can learn all kinds of tips and tricks to better manage your trading strategies. But also, and of course, we're covering the hottest altcoins plus Bitcoin. Today, Randy looks at BTC, Cosmos, ticker Atom, and Thorchain, ticker Rune. On the main channel, we're going to be posting these videos on Monday, so you can check out today's earlier video that is already up. But going forward, we're going to be posting them more regularly on our Altcoin Buzz trading channel, which we're kind of reviving actually with this technical analysis. So check that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And starting tomorrow, you can find daily TA videos on that channel. Again, we'll be posting Monday technical analysis videos here on the main channel, but everything else is going onto Altcoin Buzz trading starting tomorrow. Check it out. All right, next up, and at number 2 on our list, we're looking once again at Morpheus Network, ticker MNW. This is where we're moving into the supply chain side of things. So the cross-section of logistics, blockchain, and supply chain. But to be more specific, they are a middleware solution. So in other words, legacy systems have the ability to build on top of Morpheus. For example, we're talking about names like DHS, FedEx, UPS, Access Pay, even Swift. So Morpheus actually wants to automate and optimize supply chain operations for everyone. The project boasts a global settlement option, which means that payments can be in any currency settled by Swift. And it also has automated smart contracts for fast payments, a feature that really stands out and that is compliance focused. And Morpheus further optimizes the supply chain with developments like IoT or Internet of Things. This, of course, allows you to connect and exchange data with other devices and systems that are compliant. You can use the internet or other communication networks. And RFID technology, or radio frequency identification, which allows for identifying and tracking tags which are attached to certain objects. Morpheus is doing very well. They seem to have a very bright future. And a big part of it is because there are still 28.5 billion paper documents per year in use in the supply chain. So this really just proves that the supply chain isn't as automated as you may think. The fact is, many jurisdictions still need paper documents, at least for now, and the paper trail can really slow down the supply chain. With blockchain technology, Morpheus offers a traceable and verifiable solution. You can clear these digital documents or DDocs in minutes instead of days, maybe even weeks, so it's a much faster process. And as I mentioned earlier, Morpheus is middleware, and this means that it is blockchain agnostic, so it can adapt to various blockchains. And as a business model, it uses software as a service, SaaS. Therefore, there's plenty of room for growth and opportunity on this platform. Morpheus Network's token is MNW. It is currently at $1.13 with a market cap of only $42 million. So still relatively small, very small actually. And again, you have another great deal, just over $1 in this case, but you have another great deal here that you can avail yourself of. All-time high for context was $5.46 just about 2 years ago, and so we're down 79% from that mark. Okay, finally, last but not least, at number 3 on our list here, we're considering Kaspa, ticker KAS, which is a proof-of-work chain. It's also completely open source, by the way, so this means that there are no central governance mechanics. Furthermore, its KAS token saw a pretty fair launch, and if you're not familiar with this, it means there was no pre-mining or other pre-allocation, which is kind of rare in this space. And so among POW or proof-of-work chains, Kaspa is the fastest chain. It also offers the most scalable instant confirmation transactions. For example, it has 1 second block time. Now that is slightly different compared to Bitcoin, which has a 10-minute block time. The team tries to even improve on the 1 second block time, but really it's ideal for smart contracts and DeFi. Kaspa uses a block DAG. Now, a DAG, D-A-G, is a directed acyclic graph. This allows for parallel confirmation of blocks. This is in contrast to a standard blockchain that uses a linear system. So, just to simplify, and in other words, a long chain of single blocks. It also uses the Ghost DAG protocol, which makes sure that blocks created in parallel are not orphaned. Instead, they can coexist. What you're seeing here is a representation of how it all works. Okay, so let's look at some key features of Kaspa. We have fast transactions within 10 seconds, instant confirmation, scalable because it can generate and confirm many blocks per second. It's an efficient proof of work chain because it's less energy intensive. It's secure, and it offers block DAG, which again allows parallel block production. Kaspa has its own mobile and web wallet. It also offers the KDX desktop wallet. And dApps that are already building or have built on Kaspa include Change, which is another project I'm a big fan of. You can become your own bank. Zelcore, which is a Web3 wallet. The Tangem wallet. And OneKey wallet. So as you can see, there is a lot going on with Kaspa. The current price of the token, KAS, right now is at 4.7, just under 4.8 cents. That's up 6.3% on the day, with a market cap, as you can see, of $1 billion. So it's probably bigger than some of you may have assumed. But the thing is, a lot of that growth is very recent. If we take a look at the last year, we're talking growth of 900, maybe 1,000% or so. And the way we see it, the crypto bull run obviously is still upcoming. There's still more room to grow. And this still represents a very good deal right now.